Well, as you might know, our church has a long-standing relationship with Oscar and Carla, who are missionaries that live in Guatemala. I've had the great privilege of being able to go to Guatemala a couple times on mission trips, and a lot of things stand out about those trips. The people, I love them. They think I'm the tallest human being they've ever seen, most of them. And I love the beauty of the country, just the busyness of the villages and cities that I've been to. The dormitory that we stay at, which you've seen the new center that they're building, the dormitory that we've stayed at both times is actually very nice. It has a tin roof though, and I remember trying to get to sleep. It rains a lot in the times that I've been there, at least at night, and it was so loud trying to fall asleep. So it took a while to fall asleep, and then eventually the rain stopped, and then I heard this. That wakes a person right up. That's one of the things that I remember about Guatemala. Maybe you'll get that experience one day yourself. Why am I talking about this? Well, this past Sunday, we talked about Jesus's arrest, right? But before that arrest, we have him talking with the disciples and telling them that they would all scatter. They'll all fall away. And Peter famously says, no, not me. I won't. I promise you, Jesus, there's no way that I will. And Jesus famously tells him that before the rooster crows 3 times, he's going to deny him 3 times. Or before the rooster crows once, Jesus will be denied 3 times by Peter. Well, Jesus gets arrested. Those 3 times happen. And as Peter is going through the night, he hears. Can you imagine the weight that brought on Peter? What that felt like when he heard it? Oh my goodness, how could I do that? The Gospels tell us that he wept bitterly when he heard that rooster. The shame and the weight of this. And then Jesus dies. And those days, what they had to be like for Peter, which is probably why he ran to the tomb when the ladies told him that Jesus wasn't in the tomb and that the angels had told him that he had risen. But then in the Gospel of John, we actually see something, and you're probably familiar with it, but Jesus is showing and is spending time with the men, and he pulls Peter to the side and he asks him a question. Simon, do you love me more than these? Do you love me more than all these people that you're around right now? You know I do, Peter says. Again, they've spent this time together. He's probably feeling like everything's okay between him and Jesus to some extent. And Jesus asks him a second time, Simon, do you love me? You know I do. He asks him a third time, Simon, do you love me? And John describes it that Peter is hurt by this. Why does Jesus keep asking me this? You know I do. And then I'm guessing that Peter puts it together. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? 3 times he didn't deny, he affirmed his love for Jesus. And we see a great lesson played out by Jesus here of real forgiveness, what he has to offer, not just on the cross, but also in that personal forgiveness that he shows to Peter. And he gives him then an invitation to still follow him. Follow me, he tells him again. That conversation certainly had happened 3 years earlier, and after his mess up, Jesus still invites him. If you're anything like me, I would guess that this is a great reminder, because I'm sure that you carry the weight of the times that you've let Jesus down, that you knew the right way and you chose a different way, that you knew that your faith was in him, and yet you got around a group of people and you acted like it really wasn't that big of a deal to you to believe. Again, maybe you were a teenager, maybe it was a couple of years ago, whatever it is, you know the weight of that. I would say the same thing to you. You can know the forgiveness of Jesus. He has forgiven you. You are welcomed in by him in spite of any times that you've denied him or feel like you let him down. He loves you. Never more accurately shown than his willingness to go to the cross, which is what we're going to keep talking about in these weeks as we get closer to Easter. I hope that you have a great week. If you're heading out on spring break next week, have a great time down south somewhere warm, I'm sure. Enjoy the sun. We'll be here hoping more of this snow melts. So have a great week. We'll see you Sunday or sooner after.